Okay, Kimi, let's start with the qualifying today. Just as you expected, or a little bit disappointed that it's not pole for you?
Yeah, of course we wanted to be on the pole, but I took it somehow pretty easy. It had few raindrops on just when I went out, and I was a bit cautious in the first corner. I lost some time, but no, the car felt it good. I think so. We have good tactics, so I think so. We should be strong in the race.
We are all looking forward to the great showdown between you and Fernando Alonso. Tomorrow he stands right behind you. What will that be in the first corner?
Well, we just need to have a good start. Hopefully we can. If we get ahead of him in the first corner, I think so. We're in a strong position, and we look how the race goes from there. But it all really depends on what happens in the first corners.
Let's talk about the World Championship. You are 20. The gap is relatively big. Let's say 27 points. How big inside your stomach, inside your mind, and your heart? How big is still the belief in the World Championship this year that you can do it?
It's gonna be hard if there's no problem on the Renault at all, and we need to definitely finish all the races and probably win all of them. But we need to really see what happens, and we try as long as we can. And okay, if it doesn't happen this year, we try it again next year. But it's gonna be hard this year.
Do you see it that easy? Because next year that chance might not come back again.
Yeah, but that's racing, and we hope that we have a strong package next year straight away from the start. And okay, it depends because now everybody will have a new engine V8, so it will be a bit guessing who will get it right quickest. But I think so they're doing the best what they can at Mercedes and Ilmor to make sure that we are ready when the season starts.
When we look over the whole season, we can also say it's a battle between the fastest and the most reliable driver or car. Do you now think maybe that the philosophy of McLaren Mercedes is a little bit wrong because of that gap now, 27 points? You win more races, but you also lose more than Alonso. He stays just on the same level as he was from the beginning of the season on.
I think there's nothing to do with philosophy or anything. We try to be as quick as we can, but unfortunately we have some problems with reliability. So that has cost us, but it's nothing to really do that we're pushing hard. It's just one of problems what we seem to have, and we just need to make sure that those things doesn't happen.
But don't you think it's maybe it's too much to the limit so that many more things happen to your car than to Alonso's car? Is that maybe they did everything wrong because they are so reliable and you see the checkered flag all the time?
No, I don't think that we has any more limits than any other team. It's just since it always happened to me, and it's just not good enough from the team. We just need to keep pushing harder and we try to make the car quicker, but also make sure that everything stays together.
You just said it. It all happens to me. It all happens to you. Do you feel somehow haunted by bad luck during the season?
No, it's not the first time when it's happening, so it's just an unlucky situation, and I don't know where it comes, but hopefully it will stop soon.
But it happens to no other driver more often than you. We looked at the statistics, and you can say every third you race, you drop out. It must be some reason, or is it just bad luck?
I don't know. If we would know the reason, we would change it, but I don't know what it is.
I was talking to Steve Robertson just an hour ago, and he says when Kimi drops out of a race or something happened to him in a race, he first goes into his room, stays 30 minutes completely alone to cope with his anger, and then he comes back and everything is easy going. I would be very much interested in what happens in those 30 minutes when you're alone in your room.
I don't know much. Of course, it's disappointing if something goes wrong, but I'd rather be on my own and not really talking to people. Otherwise, you might say some things what you don't really mean, so it's better like that.
Okay. Realistically, how long can you keep the World Championship open? What do you think?
I don't know. Nobody knows. It all depends what happens to us, what happens to Renault, and that will decide it a lot. Tomorrow will show us which way it's going really. Is it finished after tomorrow or not? But we do the best what we can to try to still catch them up.
Tomorrow, Montoya on 1, you on 2. Must be some strategic race for you to to get past Montoya, or what do you think? What can the viewers expect tomorrow from the race?
We try to have a strong race for the team, try to finish 1-2, and we see how it goes during the race, that who will finish first and who second. We never know. There's so many things that can happen. So we race as long as we can.
Last thing, can you do just one stand up in front of the camera and say, watch the big showdown, Räikkönen Alonso on RTL? Can you do it?
I hate it. Everybody's always asking.
I hate to ask.
And I don't get any money about it. I have a. What did I
watch the big showdown, Räikkönen Alonso on RTL.
Okay. What's the big showdown, Räikkönen versus Alonso on RTL?